ZTP Magazine World Premiere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ZTPmagazine.com brings you a superhero? Not that Ant-Man, this Ant-Man.
Hey, what's going on? It's Antman from ZTP Mag.
And this is Antman Verses.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
I'm a rockin' and I'm a rollin'.
Antman Verses
is all about giving you the story the right way. Up close and personal, bringing you all the information about his music familia.
Antman Verses
not only gives you insight on the artist, but the life and the strive to become the artist they become.
Antman Verses.
What's going on, folks? Hope you guys are ready for an awesome show. We are live here for Antman Verses, and we are getting ready to kick off with a brand new show tonight. And I am nicely joined by the intern, Siobhan. She's, as we can see here live, she is just now getting to the studio, and it's 8:01. You know, in broadcasting time, your ass is late. Just so you know. And Monty, shout out to you, my man. We got to hang out over the weekend. Feel the Fire Fest 5 was the shit. My neck still fucking hurts, man. What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. What's up? Sorry, I had to take care of the motherly things. You know, it's like when I'm at my real job. I mean, 20 minutes
doing
is just
motherly
not
things at your real job. Yeah, tell me about it. We're going to talk about that.
It's just not long enough. I'm just saying. Like, anybody out there who is a mom who's ever pumped or even breastfed, like 20 minutes is not enough. It's just not.
It's never enough. I love playing with if I had boobs, I'd play with them too. No, I mean, I know you're doing it for a good cause and all, but, you know. No, we're hanging out here live. Thank you guys so much, man. And, you know, I have some new sponsors because some old sponsors couldn't pay some bills. So I have a new sponsor tonight, and I want to throw him out there. And I want to give a shout-out to my man, Rocky. We're going to be talking about him coming up in the hour.
Love him and his family.
I got something special for him, so we're going to have that coming up here. We got a brand new show for you guys, and we're going to cover Feel the Fire Fest 5. We're going to talk about that.
It was amazing.
There's a couple things that really got me going, and we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about CBD hemp health. If you guys had a chance, check out our last show. Last week, you guys saw us hang out with Joe and Dave. And my man, shout out to Photo Nation AP, my man David Cheats out there, man. We're even going to have a spot from him.
Are we now?
We are. And it's going to be, and I know a lot of people are damn excited about this as well. And I want to give a shout out to my man, Paulie Cunningham of Cool World Photography. Thank you so much, man, for coming and hanging out with me today. You are epically awesome. And if you guys have not had a chance to, make sure you get over there at coolworldphotography.com.
Wait, is that his business card?
This is his business card.
That is so badass.
And I feel like I've been in a video game all day because there's like crosshairs. So
that's so freaking cool.
I'm totally jelly.
All right, Ryan, you might just have got beat with your business card.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm kind of fond of photography, so this might have just beat it out.
Right. Well, we're going to go to commercial, and we will be right back after this, man. We're going to be talking a lot more this evening. Hope you guys are ready for a badass show. I know I am. We got This Day in Music, and we got some sponsors coming up as well. We'll be right back.
She says she's lonely. She says she's scared. She sees a monster and just isn't there. And she says she's nervous. I say it's fine. Don't you give me that, she says. Don't you cross the line. Oh no. Doesn't matter anything. could be my doctor. She could be my muse. She could be everything to me. The one thing can't refuse. She could be my reason and all of my rhymes. I know I ain't going nowhere. I fell in love this time. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, when the sky falls down, so long the second chance, yeah. Oh, when the world falls off, no more romance, yeah. I need a doctor now. I need a savior from this world to rescue me. I need a savior now. I need a doctor from this world to rescue me. Doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter anyway. Than only once.
This is Crazy Dave and Muddy Creek is rocking all weekend long with the Licking County Metal Fest. Featuring Buried at Sunset, Buried in Concrete, Groove, Cryptic, The Admiral Tree, Gudger, Rosary Band, King Oblivion, Browbeater, Domestic Terror, Another Fine Mess, The Lost Boys, Weed Demon, Ironhead, and Iron Days. 16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
That's my boy Dave over there, man.
Love Dave.
Yeah.
He's like a brother to me.
He is.
You know, that crazy one you keep in the corner because you never know what he might do.
It's like that crazy frosted ginger that you love in your cereal every morning.
That
Awesome.
could be really taken the wrong way.
It really could. It really could.
What are you and Dave doing?
Anyway, so during the break there, you guys might have caught a glimpse of one of our newest sign-on sponsors really quick. And I want to give a shout out to this man, Rocky. He is holding down Rocky X TV. And this is one unique channel, man, that you have to stop and check it out for yourself.
Definitely.
You know? But he basically breaks down anything and everything that you want to do on your vehicle, you know, and he does it really well. He uses his vehicles in his garage, so it's not like he's going out and grabbing something from somebody else, you know. And he demos products and he shows you exactly how to use them. And in fact, we even caught one of his videos where he does the testing of the cables. And
which, by the way, after seeing that, I'm totally buying some because
absolutely,
those things are badass.
Father's Day is right around the corner, man. And, you know, the best thing about catching up on videos like that is, like, it's his hands in your hands. So you can take it out, throw it on an iPad, such as yours is truly right here, and take it out to your vehicle, you know, do it right there, and hands-on, boom, you know, and then have a finished product when you're done. How many people can say that they've done something themselves, but with Rocky's videos you can? So it makes me feel like I can tackle any job. You know, I'm waiting for him to, you know, come out with how to do for, you know, Chevy vehicles, but I know he's a Jeep guy, so it's gonna be real hard to get him to switch over.
Right?
But you know, whatever, we'll figure it out. But so he says promo code RockyX for 10% off of my mechanic. So make sure for the cables.
Definitely.
So anybody who wants the cables, make sure you run over there. And man, I'm telling you, those are the shit. Absolute shit. And speaking of the shit, and I don't mean my shit. I mean, if you guys were out and about, Feel the Fire 5 Fest was over the weekend, man. Saliva, X Factor 1, Scars Like Mine, Corrosive Vengeance, Wargon, One in the Chamber, Ironhead Inc., Managed Chaos, Infidel, Ribcage, After the Fall. All those bands, man, were under multiple roofs.
Hell of a time.
My fucking neck still hurts.
I'm surprised you can even move your head side to side.
I smacked
honestly.
the corner of my forehead on the stage.
That was hilarious.
And I think I hit the back of my head on the speaker box. But you know what? It was fun. I don't give a shit. And I would have been able to blame it on the mosh pit, but I can't blame it on the mosh pit. And also, I want to give a shout out to Columbus Botanical Depot, man. If you guys had a chance to check out our show last week, you guys saw our awesome show with Joe and Dave. We were hanging out here, checking out CBD. And I noticed a conversation with Joe that got my attention. Some people noticed that they actually got relief from CBD. And he actually noticed that he got an influx of orders, or a small little boost of orders. So thank you to the Music Familia for listening in and being part of that. And that's in our YouTube archive. You guys can go back and check that out. And you guys can check out anything else as well along the bottom here. AntmanVS.com is my new webcom. My webcom. my .com. Yay! My .com. And you guys can check all that out, man. And, you know, Monty Brown brings up a good point. We have a huge show, huge 2-day show, Friday and Saturday, going on at Muddy Creek.
It's true.
And we're going to do it all over again. And this is Lincoln County Metal Fest. As you heard the awesome Dave's voice work there.
Yes, nicely done, not Ginger.
No, And he's talking about getting ready for this weekend, man. And I can't say it enough, man. Secluded Fire and all those guys are going to be rocking the hell out.
It's going to be one hell of a show.
We're going to have some bands from that lineup in our playlist tonight, so you're going to have an opportunity to check all that out. But what we do best here is we also play music. We don't just sit here and talk your damn ear off all night. So we're going to get into that right now. We're going to get some new music here. I want to give a shout out first and foremost to the band Dread Engine. You guys are going to hear instrumentals from them. And they were kind enough while they were in studio writing their new album to record the Antman, some personal instrumentals that I hold very dear to my heart. So thank you so much, Dread Engine and Sam and all you boys and girls, sexiness. Lots of Dread Engine, and it's many parts one engine is what I keep hearing. So I don't know, but I want to give you guys an opportunity, man. Like I said, check out Rocky X TV. Show him some love. Get over there, find some videos. Get over there, see my man Joe, CBDHempHealth.com, and give a shout out to my man Photo Nation AP, David Sheets, I love you, man, and Ryan Woods from Raw Designs, designsbyraw.com. Polly Cunningham from Cool World Photography. Love you guys, man. And we're going to get into some new music here. Siobhan, what stories do you have to talk about this evening before
I've got a couple. I have a couple, because sex is always a fun topic. I got some about sex, and I got some about food, because I love food, and, a couple others.
Right on. Grab you guys' CBD living water while you can, and get something to drink, grab something to eat, go... I don't know, pee. Don't pee on a toilet seat. The wife will be pissed. Do something.
At least wipe it when you're done if you do.
Right. I'm going to get something real different here. Something a little different. And this is from The Shift. And this is called Everything Falls. We're going to check this out right quick. We'll be right back after this.
Sometimes I hear a voice. everything falls away. Last I knew there was something over here. Now I can't even say. Now I can't even say. And if you go in the morning, who will call in the evening? If you go, then I'm all
16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
We're back. What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much.
So,
just chilling.
I got this crazy story from America's Got Talent, and I know you guys probably aren't too familiar. I know some of my fans don't really pay attention to America's Got Talent too much, but I kind of check it out from time to time. And one of their standout contestants happens to be dead, and the episode is yet to air. It turns out that a standout contestant on America's Got Talent has died just weeks before his episode was scheduled to air. And sources close to the production tell us that 29-year-old Dr. Brandon Rogers died over the weekend in a car accident. We're told the car crash occurred in Maryland Saturday, and Brandon was taken to the hospital where he died Sunday. Brandon was a fantastic singer who was discovered by AGT producers who saw him on Instagram covering Boyz II Men hit songs on Bed D. And the band even shouted him out on social media, asking fans if they thought they should bring him out on tour with them. And sure enough, they did. They actually did bring this guy out on tour. It turns out that production sources tell us no decision has been made on whether or not they're going to run the episode, and it's scheduled to air next month. The family tells TMZ and our station as well that they would love for the episode to air because it highlights some of the best qualities of their son. So,
I think they should air it.
I think so.
I mean, you know, I understand that whole, like, he's not alive anymore thing, but at the same time, if you have the blessing of the family, then it just makes sense just to air it. Celebrate his life in that sense.
Siobhan, I have this other story here that we're going to talk about later in the show. I know it's going to get you all fired up, just, you know, so get ready for that. We'll get you all prepared for that. But,
Thanks for the fair warning.
You're welcome. And, so we're talking about Feel the Fire Fest 5. Now, all the local bands kicked freaking ass, dude.
Yes.
Like, in your face.
They were all amazing. All of them had high energy and were all about the crowd. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
And I want to give Ricky Wolf and X Factor 1 a huge shout out. Thank you guys for inviting us out, because little be known, I was only supposed to get VIP and you were supposed to pay for a ticket, and it's not how it happened at all.
No.
We actually showed up and you got VIP too.
I did.
So what was that experience like, getting VIP, you know?
That was pretty cool. You know, I've worked in positions before where I've been in that situation, so it's nothing new for me.
Right.
But not expecting to get it for that show and then showing up and finding out that I did was kind of nice, not gonna lie.
What was your take on being so close to Saliva and being so close to the music as you were? We were definitely in a unique position where we were at.
So hard for me because I love Saliva. Like, I grew up with Saliva and I love Saliva. It's one of my favorite bands, but they are not Saliva anymore. Like, it's not the same, you know?
Yeah.
And I actually, as a real true Saliva fan, I was kind of torn because I was like, awesome, I'm up close and I can take shots that other people can't get. But then I was also kind of disappointed because, you know, what I remember Saliva being and what I remember rocking out to my CDs on my CD player and my Walkman for that matter.
Oh, wow.
Like,
yeah, your Discman? Your Discman?
Yeah, like, it's not the same as it was. They sound a little different. Yeah, I don't know. I guess as a fan for as long as I have been and of the original, I guess I held a higher standard than what I should have because I had this, like, you know, fandom dream of what it would be like.
I don't want to ignore anybody in the chat room, but my man Rocky says you'll have to check out my pro sound man cave sometime, Ant. He said the videos about it don't have many views, but it's a sight to see in person. And Monty, he says, fuck it, I like it loud. Like, yeah, absolutely, man. I definitely, you know, I don't have anything negative to say other than it was really hard for me. I was there to see Saliva. I wasn't there to hear Pink Floyd and AC/DC.
Yes.
And it was kind of discouraging for me because I know, look, if you're invited to go to a show or you go to any show and they're a fan and you know the band frontwards and backwards, then you kind of expect to hear the song, the full song, the whole song,
Right.
and nothing but the song. So help you.
See, I was trying to be
God
nice, but since
and
you're putting it
song.
all out there, it just
Well, I don't mean to. It's my job to put it all out
I
there.
know,
and,
but
and
I'm like,
not
I'm
trying
the
to
nice
be.
person.
I'm not trying to be. And
No.
look. I want you and everybody else to understand. It is not disrespect. It is not got nothing negative. I'm just saying.
I know.
I went, I guess, with a different expectation, and that's what I get for going with that
Right.
expectation. Okay,
I
great,
I
awesome.
thought that I would
Foot-
hear more Saliva songs.
Foot and fucking mouth. Okay, fine. But at the end of the day, I just great dudes, man. They all left it on the damn stage. Okay,
They all played well and they played hard.
I caught a
but
couple times where he trailed off with the lines, kind
The-
of the
yeah,
the
with the
verse,
lyrics, yeah.
kind of just trailed off. And I mean, I could see where maybe he was tired or whatever, but he himself stated that it was their first start of the tour. That was their kickoff spot, and they were headed to Chicago after this.
Right.
So, being your first show, you would have thought they. I don't know. I'm not, and I'm. But,
It wasn't what I
hey,
expected.
I got a signed drum head and an autograph poster out of it. I can't bitch about a damn thing. All I can really say, man, X Factor 1, Scars Like Mine, Corrosive Vengeance, Warrigon, One in the Chamber, Ironhead Inc., Managed Chaos, Infidel, Ribcage, and After the Fall. All of those guys, man, hats the fuck off.
Yes.
Seriously. Like, they timed it out, they planned it out perfect, and you had just enough time to run to one stage, to run to the next stage, like, and it wasn't a far distance, so no matter how drunk you got, you still found music.
That's true.
No matter how hammered you were able to stumble upon music one way or another, and if you passed out in the middle, you got the best of both worlds.
It's true.
So, and we did
And
find a couple
actually,
people passed out.
I do have to say as well that I liked the fact that in between when the bands were tearing down and setting up on the main stage, they had that side stage. Even though it was the same band each time, it was
something different each time.
It was still something different each time, and not only that, but it kept the energy up. It kept it going because
Right.
as soon as that main stage stopped playing, they were like, "Hey guys, come over here,"
Yep.
and so that that's not something you typically see at a show that small. There's normally that downtime between bands. And so it was kind of nice to not have that, especially with the environment that they had the show at.
The best part about a venue isn't just the music and it's not just the drinks. It's the food.
Oh,
okay. And my man Dave, me and him are like food, like we're like fat kids at heart. We really are, man. And we always talk about food joints
That
and
food
food's
spoke
fine.
to my inner fat kid.
And I'm kind of glad that he was busy, because when Dave's busy and you stop in there and you're like, yo, Dave, what do I need? If he's got time, he'll stop. He'll point you in the right direction. But this particular time, he's like, nope, sorry, bro, I ain't got time. And he was like, and I was like, what about the Italian? And he goes, dude, he stops. He's like, get it. And I'm
Monty
like,
says,
"All right."
I had some of the food and oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see anybody there that night that got food with like a sour look on their face. Every single person looked like they were in fat kid heaven.
Oh yeah, and it was kind of like, when you go out with your significant other, husbands, you know what I'm talking about. You get something and your wife is like eyeing it. She's like, let me try it. Let me get a bite. And you're like, sure, yeah. But this time I looked at my wife. I was like, you need to get your own damn sandwich. You need to get your own damn sandwich. It was pretty awesome. But, Monty comments, you guys, all the bands were amazing, but Ribcage and Corrosive Vengeance and I Heart Inc. were so fucking heavy. To that point, I love heavy music and I love hardcore music. Like, you've rode in the car with me.
Oh, yeah.
And I everywhere I go, it's loud. there are some music that just it's hard for me, and maybe some of my fellow rockers can understand. I like to hear the words. I like to see.
I have to be in the mood for it.
It's really, I gotta be like, somebody took my fucking lunch money kind of shit. Like, somebody pissed in my Wheaties.
I definitely agree with you on that. I like to be able to actually hear the words and understand the words. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love metal and I love heavy, hard metal like that.
Me too, but
I
it's
really,
gotta be tasteful.
I really have to be in the mood for it, or it's just, You got to be in the right state of mind, I guess.
Hard metal can cause hard headaches.
Yes.
I think is the best way to put it.
Yes, that's perfect, actually.
But, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, though. Like, it's not.
No.
There's a fine line. It's like sex. Right, Siobhan?
I'm not even going there with you.
Speaking of
I
sex.
can't even.
Speaking of sex. So, what do you got for us?
So, I have, because everybody loves sex, but those who have had one, I hear even more so, love a threesome.
It's a lot of work.
I wouldn't know.
It's hard enough to please. I wouldn't either. Like, but I keep hearing it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
How do you please one, let alone please two?
I wouldn't know, but, so threesome.
Sponsored by CBD Living Water, by the way, while I take a huge swig.
And I apologize. I'm having technical difficulties. My iPad is just not
downloading all that porn.
Hey, I can't help when it automatically does.
When I got unlimited data, I just gotta download the porn.
And it's oh god, I can't even pretend like I know the names of stuff. The cartoon porn.
Oh yeah, anime porn.
Yeah, there's a certain name for it though, and I can't hinte some. I don't know. I can't even pretend like I know that stuff because I don't. But anyways, now that it's finally loaded.
Yeah.
So the cops.
Loaded.
Cops bust a rooftop threesome involving 2 men and a woman. And we have a picture of them, but unfortunately, because of technical issues, I couldn't get that loaded in for you guys. She's rather attractive, and they're not bad looking guys, but
she looks like an Eve, like an
she looks like
Eve,
an
Eve wannabe.
Yeah, exactly. She looks like a knockoff of Ava Marie from WWE. So absolutely, she's like a knockoff. Hey, that'll work. Yeah. So those are the 3 that got busted.
Winners.
Yes, totally. Dropouts for sure. But anyways, so they were 2 Pennsylvania men and a woman were busted for allegedly having a threesome on a roof. North Lancaster County Regional Police Department.
Imagine that helicopter camera. That would have been. I bet you those cops are taking notes to take home to their wives.
The officers responded to a complaint Saturday morning about 3 people getting busy on the rooftop near a building according to a press release.
Somebody getting busy on a roof. Right.
Officers arrived at the scene and interviewed the trio, which involved Amanda Halley, 24, of Birdsboro, Joel T. Beggar, 29, of Wayne, and Kevin, I'm probably going to say his name wrong, Vinbrooks, 26, of Litzy. So according to police, they confessed to the outdoor Tootsie, but said they felt their position was private.
Yeah, between you and God.
Right. And the birds flying over.
Right. That would have been awesome. I would have been that pigeon. Let me shit on this
look
parade.
out for Superman.
Right. Yeah. I ain't you, Superman.
The 3 were cited for disorderly conduct for the creation of physically offensive conditions. Vinbrooks took to Facebook on Monday to ask friends to stop tagging him in the news stories about the incident, even if you do think it's funny.
Oh, that's what a sore loser.
Just because you got caught doesn't mean you have to hate.
And, I know so many dudes that would have, totally choked a chicken out of that situation.
And I just have to say, if you thought it was private, apparently you don't know what private is.
No.
Do you not understand private is a closed door?
Did you? I mean, well, I don't know. I had a telescope when I was a kid, and the neighbors had this bad. Anyway, So we're going to get into this here real quick before I get charges. And we're going to be right back with you. This is something special for you, Siobhan. Not your Superman for you right here from Grindhouse. When we come back, we're going to talk about Judge Judy's son. He's a former DA, and he just won $150K. And we're going to talk about that coming back after this.
Slack-jawed motherfucker stirring up shit. Right at your roadblock, better throw another fit. I can't fathom you could go legit. You call the hall to save your soul. You burn your bridge. Don't you count on me, I will be there. Don't you count on me, 'cause I don't fucking care. Don't remember me, I don't need a fan. No matter your emergency, I'm not your Superman. Captain America, you lost your defense. The last of truth don't work, you claim your innocence. Another dark night, you think you need to call. You crossed the universe and now you're on your own. Don't you count on me, I will be there. Don't you count on me, I don't fucking care. Don't remember me, I don't need a fan. No matter your emergency, I'm not your Superman. Don't you count on me, I will be there. Don't you count on me, I don't fucking care. Don't remember me, I don't need a fan. No matter your emergency, I'm not your Superman. Don't you count on me. Don't you count on me. Don't remember me. No matter your emergency, I'm not your Superman.
Woo! Not your Superman. Dave's my Superman. How you doing, Dave? How you
Super
doing?
ginger.
So, I want to give a shout out to Photo Nation AP and their awesome contribution to the studio. A huge photo from the lead singer from Artifice telling everybody, saying, fuck the world. I love it. Big, huge middle finger. It's awesome. It's awesome. I wore my huge representation of what I think about 2016 today to the show. I don't know if you guys can see my happy representation. My FU 2016 t-shirt here. Just large support. I don't know if you guys had a shitty 2016. I know I did. But, you know,
You only had a shitty
half
half
of
of
2016. Yeah.
Your
well,
wife would dick punch you if she were here right now.
This is true. Speaking of Dick Punch, it turns out that Corinne Olympios is not happy. Now, you guys might remember Corinne Olympios from her Bachelor days. She was on The Bachelor and she got cut. She did not get the rose. But they were filming...
Because she's a crazy bitch.
They were filming this Bachelor in Paradise new setup, and what they were doing is taking the best of all of these reality shows and putting them all.
Is there really a best of that kind of show?
I think what it is what they do is they get the best people who cause the most shit,
I
most
think you're
drama,
right.
and put them on a smaller,
put 'em-
tighter island
Yes,
than originally,
exactly.
and then throw some
And
bed
wait for it
bugs
to
into
explode.
it, right? Yeah, you know, and then
And just douse them with alcohol.
Well, no, I think what they do is put all the women in one spot, all the men in one spot. They wait for the women to get on the same menstrual tract and then put a new show together and put all the women in there.
That's a scary thought.
You're right? Okay, so check this out. So Corinne Olympios claims that she was in a blackout state when she got sexual with fellow Bachelor in Paradise star DeMarco Jackson, and she blames producers for not pulling the plug and protecting her. Although our sources say that people who have seen the tape claim that she's lucid and fully engaged. Sources close to Corinne tell us that she was drunk the entire day of filming when she ended up naked in a swimming pool with DeMarco, although DeMarco remembers everything that happened from rubbing, touching, and fingering, end quote, until licking her genitals, he says. She remembers nothing.
Wow.
We're told the day after the swimming pool incident, she claims fellow cast members began telling their stories of what went down with DeMario, and she says several cast members told her they had voiced concern to people on the production crew that she was in no position to consent to sexual activity, but the crew did not heed their warnings. In fact, production sources insist other cast members did not complain to anyone that Corinne was too drunk to form an intent to have sexual contact with DeMario. And, of course, Corinne has told her friends she has a boyfriend and wouldn't have done what she did, especially with cameras rolling, to jeopardize that relationship with said boyfriend.
Then why was she on there to
check this out. As we reported, sources familiar with the footage say that she appeared fully engaged, and Corinne doesn't fully blame DeMario because he was too drunk. She blames producers and has lawyered up. In fact, Bachelor in Paradise has been shut down as a Warner Brothers investigation begins. So she shut down a multi-million-dollar...
That's actually impressive in there's a way in which that's kind of impressive. That
way to go, ho!
Just by basically screaming rape, you shut down a multi-million production.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually that's
not
impressive.
only that, but she might have single-handedly killed the entire Bachelor franchise. So thanks to Corinne, we might never see The Bachelor again. Yes,
thank
you. So, little goes to show.
Thanks for being a drunken, whiny little
whore.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know you. I can't judge you personally, and everybody acts differently when they have alcohol in their system. So, yeah, don't drink.
With that said, we're going to get into this. It's called Revolt. Let's get it.
Stand up, revolt, save us
weekend long with the Licking County Metal Fest. Featuring Buried at Sunset, Buried in Concrete, Groove, Cryptic, The Admiral Tree, Gudger, Rosary Band, King Oblivion, Browbeater, Domestic Terror, Another Fine Mess, The Lost Boys, Weed Demon, Ironhead, and Iron Gate. 16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
Woo! Yeah. I'm going to make sure I get my ass out there this weekend.
Definitely got to get out there.
I think I'm on the list. I think we're actually both on the list for...
Are
I think we are.
Goody.
I think we are. I got to talk to the
That'd
boys
be
over at Lincoln County
awesome.
Metalheads to make sure. The drinks were flowing. We were all partying. And I remember asking, but I'm not... I think I asked... I hope I asked nicely. I hope I did... Like, I don't remember. Oh.
Hey, put me on the list.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you two have a tendency to be an asshole sometimes.
No. I love my boys, man. I love Roy Boy and I love Monty, man. They are great dudes.
Both good guys.
And they hold down Lincoln County Metalheads, and they are holding down, as well as Muddy Creek Saloon is going to be trying to keep all this under wraps, but they're gonna blow the damn roof off the place. It's inevitable.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys need to be there, man. Friday and Saturday, it's gonna be one kick-ass time. And we've been promoting like crazy for this, and we've been trying to help the guys. If I'm not mistaken, this might be Lincoln County's first show, like official, like putting together throwdown.
I believe so.
And for them to be doing 2 days instead of 1 day, most people are
pretty
just
impressive.
most people just pick up 1 day. These boys are like, fuck it, we're gonna just kick the fucking door in this bitch, and that's what they're gonna do. So I'm excited to see, how it goes, and I get nervous, and I was talking to Monty and Roy about it when we were at the show. I was like, I don't know about you guys, man, but the closer it gets, the nervous. You feel like it's like right like an hour before the show, you get nervous when the mics get ready to go on, and you got about 3 minutes before the show, and you get a ginger hitting you up saying he's watching your YouTube and it's not on, and he's like, Are you ready? Are you ready? We're like, yeah, I am. You angry ginger? I gotcha. No, man, seriously, though, that's my man Dave Sheets. You're going to hear his spots. You're going to hear probably a whole lot more spots from Dave as we get ready to maybe possibly join forces to rule the world. It's going to be awesome. So
That's a scary thought. You and Dave ruling the world. God help us all.
Oh yeah, and then Lincoln County Metalheads is our security and our entourage. It's gonna be sweet. Like, yeah. Can you see all of us jumping a Pinto and head down the street, throwing Skittles? Taste the rainbow, bitches. Speaking of taste the rainbow.
Oh my.
So I reached out to Haribo gummy bears last week.
Of course you did.
I did. I'm not even kidding. I reached out to a representative from Haribo Gummy Bears, and I'll be damned. Like, they responded. But they told me that they get so many requests for support, they can only pick so many.
I'm sure.
And that this time they can't send me any gummy bears.
I'll buy you
So
a
I
pack
have
of
to
gummy
go
bears.
buy them. So I'm going to start a GoFundMe for the Antman Gummy Bear Fund. And, I know all you smart asses are thinking, you better stop it. my birthday's coming up. Motherfuckers gonna be sending me all kinds of sexual gummy bears. Fuckers. Oh. No.
Gummy dicks.
So, yeah. So, speaking of huge liars and huge things, so Khloe Kardashian and Destiny Blue. Khloe's claiming that Destiny is a huge liar because Khloe did not jack her cat suit. So this has been an ongoing lash out, old, like, huge bitch fight, kind of, in a way. No disrespect in any, well, yeah, absolute disrespect. I can't stand the Kardashians. Anyway, so Khloe Kardashian has lashed out at a woman who claims Khloe blatantly stole her design for a cat suit, saying that the Kardashian design is a cat of a different color. Khloe's lawyer, Marty Singer, fired off a threatening letter saying Destiny Blue has been lying on social media when she claims she sent Khloe a cat suit that she then copied and sold as a part of her line, Good America. Singer acknowledges Chloe's stylist did request several cat suits back in December, but none resemble the one Chloe ultimately designed. The letter, which includes photos, notes, and other pieces of important information, state that the cat suits Blue sent were full body, long sleeve, and lined with crystals, and distributed evenly throughout the entire dress. The one Chloe designed is a sleeveless leotard, and you might know the difference between that and whatever else, with crystals
do.
concentrated in the bust area, the boob area for all the slow people.
Basically, one looks like a onesie and one looks like a bathing suit.
The
Does
letter,
that help?
the letter shows in yeah, it does quite a bit. Thank you. The letter shows indication from the get-go, and it calls a cheap publicity stunt in order to garner attention for herself and generate sales of her merchandise. The war has become a big deal in blue designs for the likes of Beyonce and more. So, who knows? We might be hearing from the queen herself after she pops out the babies.
Maybe.
She's getting ready to have twins, by the way.
I
You see
know.
that? She's
I
big as
know.
fuck.
Well, when you're carrying too, yeah.
Lincoln County Medal
And
at
think
Sour
about who
Patch
the
Kids.
father
Yeah,
is.
you know what? Yeah, right. Oh, man. So, I can't wait to be at Lincoln County Metalhead Show Friday and Saturday, and it's gonna be epically freaking amazing. And
Yes, it is.
one thing I really want to touch on right now, one of the biggest influences in my entire life, probably definitely would not be doing this if it wasn't for him, and I want to shout out to him. So I had after 7 months, I finally talked to my dad. And, he is a Vietnam vet, and he has COPD, and he basically, long story short, I got some family stuff. I got to go back home at the end of the month. So Wednesday, it'll be, I believe, the 28th, 29th, and I think the 30th. 3 days for sure, which will be a Antman Verses show. I'm going to actually be gone. I need to go back home and handle some business. Things are not well back home where I'm from, and I want to give a huge shout out right now to my dad. I'm dedicating this show tonight to you, Dad. You are a huge inspiration, and I know you're going to hear this. I get teary-eyed sitting here behind the microphone, man, because you are absolutely 100% the big influence behind having the Ant-Man behind this microphone. I can remember way back when I was a kid hearing music from the basement, and that's where my dad's office was, and that happened to be where the record player was, and it happened to be where the old Sony receiver used to be. Now, those of you who know what an old Sony receiver is, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. We're talking about old style shit, right? And we're talking about goddamn headphones so big that you have the huge metal antenna things that come off of them, and a long spiral cord. And I remember my dad jamming out to the likes of Cream, Led Zeppelin, Janis Joplin, like just anything. My first album that I ever spun was Ted Nugent, Stranglehold. I heard that song, and then right after that, I heard Cat Scratch Fever, and as soon as I heard Cat Scratch Fever, I knew I wanted to do something. I love music. I knew I was in love with music. Watching my dad air guitar and air drum his way through the top 40 weekends with Casey Kasem and stuff like that, that's the kind of shit that I remember. That's the kind of shit that Ant-Man remembers. And I have worked diligently 8 years to get where I'm at, just be able to have this microphone. I started with a 2-channel board, a laptop, and a 720 webcam. And if you're listening to this right now, I want you to know all my music familia, everybody that I collaborate with, everybody that I've worked with, man, all of these guys are just like me. They bust their ass to get where they're at. And if it wasn't for their belief and their hard work and their sacrifice and their sweat and everything else, then I wouldn't be here either. So thanks, Dad. I really appreciate you. and thanks for making an Ant-Man. So I want to get my ass back to the show and get off this before I start crying like a bitch and all my boys get mad at me. But so I love you guys. Thank you so much, man. And I'll put you in a stranglehold. You're absolutely right, Monty. And it's gonna be an epic show this weekend. We're gonna get into so much more. We got a whole hour left of the show, man, and we're gonna be rocking. What else you got left, Siobhan?
Got a couple of things. I've got a YouTube star that's into child porn, and I have.
What are you trying to tell him about my life for? Like,
well, I wasn't gonna tell him it was
they
you.
already
You just
joined
told
us.
on yourself.
They already join us Tuesdays and Thursdays. They don't need to be trying to check me out every other day. Like, what did he post today?
And then also how burgers and ice cream might be healthier than you think.
No shit.
Oh yeah, fat kids rejoice.
Right? Hey, I want to give a shout out to my man Bill. From I'm just gonna hold off. Jack Maxton Chevrolet will be listening this evening.
Oh.
And I'm just so excited. So the new commercial came out, Siobhan.
It's amazing.
The new commercial come
I
out.
got a sneak peek.
Have you?
And it is
It's on
bad
Facebook.
ass.
It's on Facebook. It needs to be on TV.
Yeah, totally.
It needs to,
absolutely.
Jack Maxton needs to pick that up. Like, they need to put that on, and they need
yeah.
they need to hire the people who put that together. That's what they need to do. They need to hire that whole team.
Little self promotion there.
It is a little. It is
Little
It is.
with the big ass grin on your face.
So I had one small sliver, like small. I mean, talking small. But you know what, dude? I'll be that little Lego in the corner. That's fine. I'm the Ant-Man. I'll fit in any luggage bag you want me to. But seriously, though, no. Like, all jokes aside, man. You know, by the time you get serious, like, they did a badass job on this
Yes.
commercial for Jack Maxton Chevrolet, ZTP Magazine, Jeremy, Brian Kuhn, all the boys and girls who threw down on that. Ted, the Golden Voice, was in studio. He come over here to the Ant-Man studio, Music Familia Productions. They laid down the vocals and some of the sound, stuff like that, and shipped it off. I did my part, and after I got some audio credit from it, and hey, hell yeah, man, let's support local. And I think the commercial is the epitome of local. Boom, right there.
Yeah.
Like, it's local dealership, local everything. People, right down to the people. There wasn't one thing that wasn't probably made in the U.S. other than maybe the camera gear. Just kidding. It probably was. Knowing Jeremy, right?
Good chance.
Yeah. So we got a whole lot coming up, man. And I have this really interesting song here. It's called Echoes, and I hope you guys love it, man. It is really deep, and if you think about it, it's light, but it's deep. And I think you get it. I think you'll get it. Let's check it out.
All my life, I've been looking for someone to share my hopes and dreams. There she stands in a gypsy dress, barefoot and wicked smile. Oh, of the song she sings, holds the dreams of men. Of the song she sings, holds the dreams of men.
This is Crazy Dave and Muddy Creek is rocking all weekend long with the Licking County Metal Fest. Featuring Buried at Sunset, Buried in Concrete, Groove, Cryptic, The Admiral Tree, Gudger, Rosary Band, King Oblivion, Browbeater, Domestic Terror, Another Fine Mess, The Lost Boys, Weed Demon, Ironhead, and Iron Days. 16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
For more raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
Consuming souls, you're angry. suffocating. Rise. The disease that keeps on feeding. Rise. Our life's so complicated. Rise. The heart that keeps on breathing. Rise. The life's so suffocating. Rise. The disease that keeps on feeding. Rise. Our life's so complicated. Rise. The heart that keeps on breathing. Rise. 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 Rise.
This is Crazy Dave and Muddy Creek is rocking all weekend long.
I love
with
this
the Licking
spot.
County Metal
I can
Fest,
tell.
Featuring Buried at Sunset,
Oh, well, I told him I'd
Buried
play
in
it for him for the
Concrete,
show.
Groove, Cryptic, The Admiral Tree, Gudger, Rosary Band, King Oblivion, Browbeater, Domestic Terror, Another Fine Mess, The Lost Boys, Weed Demon,
He just likes
Ironhead,
hearing himself
and Iron
talk.
Days. 16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
There we go, boys. Make sure you guys get over there, man. Lincoln County Metal Fest. The first annual. Oh,
It's exciting.
I get goose pimples and shit on my nipples. Oh.
That's too much information.
Anyway, no, so we're going to get back to the show, and the poll question is, what did you hate to share when you were a kid? And first, before we get into this, man, I want to give a shout-out to Chicks in the Pit hanging out live in the YouTube channel with us right now. Rocky X TV. Make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel. I want to give a shout-out to Mrs. Rocky X, because she's listening too.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, so shout out to her as well. Hopefully she had a wonderful day today. I know she probably had to work her ass off.
I'm
so.
sure that woman works her ass off more than most I know.
Oh, yeah. So Lincoln County Metalheads also wants you to know that they are #1 in local metal, and they are going to bring it hard enough to melt your damn face. Yes. So, hanging out, Antman Verses. What did you hate to share when you were a kid, Siobhan?
I mean, like I said in the Facebook, I was the youngest, so
I guess I should be fair and go back to Facebook and see what they said, right?
Yes, you should. But I was the youngest, so I inadvertently had to share everything because I got the hand-me-downs of everything, clothes, toys, all of it. So I mean, I didn't.
I know
wanna
they
share
were.
anything.
Look at Dave. Dave sends me a text message. See, this is how on it Dave is. He goes, "Your mics were on during the last song and spot." I know they were, Dave. I love you.
You know, like I said, he likes to hear himself talk.
I
love you, Dave.
I was just busting. See, and I wanted to prove a point, and that does prove my point. To what I said, what 2 shows ago. They don't always click like. They don't always have time to comment, but they always have time to listen.
It's true.
You know. So.
And Mark is in the chat room as well. What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark? How's it going, man? Shout out to Sever It All and all those boys over there, man. You guys holding it down. I got a couch.
Yes, couch.
I got
Your
a couch.
asses should be on that couch.
I got a couch. You guys need to come hang out. So, if you guys want to be part of the action, here's the thing. I've had a lot of people ask me what the big deal is and what we're trying to do here. Like, what really we're trying to do. Really, honestly, and I'm not afraid to say this, really, honestly, I don't think local radio gives it to the people the way they deserve to have it. And working in local radio and trying to do that, it's not about competing. It's not about playing. I don't want to play that game. That's not what that's all about. I'm just saying I got tired of seeing people being brought in. See, and there's a couch angle from there too as well, obviously. But that's but anyway, I was trying to prove a point there. Sorry. Thanks, Siobhan. Appreciate
Well,
you.
I just figured they'd like to see us, not our empty couch.
Our empty couch, our Wayne's World couch. It was donated. Anyway, so I think it's cool to be able to reach out and help local people, and it's expensive. Local radio rips the pockets out of the local people.
Yeah.
And I just want to try to provide a quality service, a better service. Maybe not the service, but a service, a better avenue, so to speak. So hopefully I'm able to do that.
So, Chicks in the Pit says, me and Monty and Roy should all hang out on your show. And Monty agrees. And Mark says he didn't like sharing food and still doesn't to this day. And we will definitely come hang out directly. My friend's couch time is a must. Kind of messed me up there reading.
No, you're good. You're good. And shout out to Mike Kane as well. I hate to share everything and anything as a kid. See,
Agreed.
This funny story, like, I share a lot. I think I share probably too much. And my wife gets on me for all that shit all the time. But my thing was, when I was a kid.
Hey, share that CBD water then.
See,
worked.
I can't share milk products. That's the one thing I can't share. I can't share dairy products. That's fucking disgusting. Like, it's bad enough. Like, milk is bacteria.
But you have to explain that for everybody, because we've had this conversation.
No, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that some other time. But the reality is like, I was in kindergarten and there was this fire truck, and I was a fan of the fire truck. And bros, about the fire truck. You guys were in class. You remember that big ass, freaking huge fire truck. And it is going to be like the metal fire truck. You know what I'm talking about, where the ladder was extending and it had a little rotator on it.
Oh, yeah. I had one I played with as a kid.
Right. Okay. So it was my turn. It was the Ant-Man's turn. And this punk would always come and take it from me. Well, one day he come over, he pushed me down and took my fire truck. Well, it pissed me off, dude. So I got up, I grabbed the fire truck, I extended the ladder out, and I baseball swung across that dude's face. I got my fire truck back. I got sent home from school for 3 days.
I bet you did.
But I got my damn fire truck back.
I mean, that's okay. We've all gotten sent home from preschool or daycare or something at one point. I know I did.
She says, thanks for the nice comments. Oh, what about me? Oh, what?
And I was just responding to her, and I just can't type fast enough on this.
I love you, Mrs. Rocky X. Don't shoot me. Please don't. But, let's see. I don't like sharing beer with people. Elliot Hounsfield from 22nd Dimension was teasing me because I didn't want to take his beer and drink after him. Ew.
I agree with that.
Right.
I've never been comfortable eating, like, if it's even my family, like, I have a thing about sharing my food. I think that's a common one, though. Like, I literally stabbed my sister with a fork one time when we were kids because she tried to reach and take some stuff off my plate. And I just kind of had a moment.
Lincoln County, I got sent home from rehab once. Does that count? Yes! Breaking out. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Somebody hit me up and was like, I did a Facebook Live, or no, it wasn't Facebook Live. It was Instagram, and somebody was like, "Did you do Beavis and Butthead on your Instagram?" And I was like, "Yeah," and they were like, "It's pretty damn good. If you really try, that's almost really spot on." And I was like, "No." I was thinking about doing a spot for the podcast, Beavis and Butthead style, and just trying to see what.
That's all you.
I don't know. Come on, intern. What do you say?
No, I'm good.
Come on.
I had to grow up. No. I have 2 brothers.
Oh, come on.
I had a real life Beavis and Butthead.
I got something right here for you. A little bit of something. Here we go.
Hey, mama, daddy needs a glass. A little whiskey drink, a little time thing, a little bit of something to make whiskey drink, little time to think, little bit of something to make this moment pass. Hey, hey, mama, daddy needs a glass, little bit of something to make this moment pass.
Dos Ringos right there.
It kind of makes me feel like I should go visit my family farm. It's got a little bit of twang to it.
Yeah.
My family's from Southern Ohio,
Hey,
those that don't know. So
You know, nothing wrong with a little.
I got a little hick in me.
Nothing wrong. I could, but I won't.
Yes, please don't.
So we're hanging out here. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, man. Rocky X TV. Make sure you check him out, man. And one awesome YouTube channel. You have to check it out for yourself, man. That's all I can say. For all you do-it-yourselfers out there, it is the best way to go. And the best thing about it is he's open to suggestions. So if you have a question, a tip, you can jump over there and be like, hey, how do you do this? And he will find you the answer. So that's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Columbus Botanical Depot, my man Joe over there. Give him a call, 614-407-4420, columbusbotanicaldepot.com. Actually, at gmail.com. I apologize. I totally killed that right there. But I got it. CBDhemphealth.com. Make sure you get over there. His card, the way he has his stuff, check it out. It's very easy to... If you want to do a promo and do whatever, a live thing for him, it's kind of, you got to be quick. So I want to give a shout out to Raw Designs as well, man. Designsbyraw.com. Check him out. My man Ryan Wood, 614-425-7901. And a shout out to Cool World Photography, my man Paulie Cunningham. Thank you so much for hanging out today with me, man. It was awesome to have that kind of knowledge under my roof. It was sweet.
I wish I could have been here for that.
Sweet. Such a down-to-earth kind of cat. You would not even... I don't even know, man. He's just so humble, so chill about it. So matter-of-fact, though. He knows his shit. So if you guys know him, man, definitely, if you ever have a chance to work with him, pick his brain. I'm telling you. Worth it. But, what is the biggest thing that you hated to share when you were a kid? You said you didn't like to share anything. A lot of other people.
I think if I had to choose one thing, it would definitely be food.
Food.
I'm OCD, and I think that plays into my phobia of people touching my food.
Take the I out of tip and you get TP. LOL.
Oh my gosh.
Photo Nation, shout out to you, man. What's going on? And, oh, man. So, you got this story
yes,
that
relates to food.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it's, I don't...
So,
right.
Burgers and ice cream might be healthier than you think. So, a recent research study from Cornell University found that parents often choose snacks for their kids because the packaging and associated marketing make it appear to be healthy when the nutrition label tells a far less wholesome story.
Right.
So basically a case of buyer beware. Read before you buy.
Yeah, but how many people out there really read what you...
Well, and that's kind of the point, So food marketing can heavily influence which products parents believe to be healthy. It's not just the parents who get duped. Adults make similarly unwise choices for themselves, grabbing a high-calorie salad for lunch or snacking on sugary sports bars. Buzzwords trick people. Gluten-free organic cookies are still cookies.
Truth.
So to illustrate the point, this has paired 5 seemingly healthy foods with their obviously unhealthy counterparts and found that the seemingly virtuous option often had similar or poorer nutrition than the other. So basically what they're trying to get across to people is that you need to learn to label read. Don't assume you know the healthier choice. So they compared the no soy yogurt.
Oh
Yes,
man,
they
the epic
compared
debate.
that to
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's Cherry
So
Garcia.
many people are like,
So
"Wow, my yogurt.
yes, so the
Sorry.
the
that
and
reminds me of the lady at the store that
specifically-
one day.
Specifically, they chose the coconut. So coconut has been lauded as a superfood, but it actually has a lot of calories. Plus, it has added sugars and can turn yogurt into a dessert. So the Nasoy coconut yogurt 8-ounce container, it's 300 calories, 13 grams of fat, a gram of fiber, 13 grams of sugar, 12 grams of protein. A half cup of Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia is 260 calories, so less.
Bitches named my
15 grams
favorite
of
one
fat.
right off the rip. I don't know how many of y'all are pissed as fuck right now because they used your example of your favorite ice cream to ruin your day.
But it has less calories than the Nasoy. And less than 1 gram of fiber. It's 23 grams of sugar. Again, less than the Nasoy. And 4 grams of protein. So 2 of those, it's less. And then you have a Cliff Bar and a York Peppermint Patty. So nutrition bars, nutrition bars are just like candy. They add the protein in some sports bars, may help you feel fuller longer, but if you just want something sweet, you might as well save the calories. So the Cliff Cool Mint Cool Bar, chocolate bar, 250 calories. The York Peppermint Patty, 140.
Ha! Yes, I totally agree. Check this out. So, hold that thought, Siobhan. I want to get caught up here, and I don't want these boys to fall off here. So, Mike Kane, he's joking about Monty's joke about the whole, if you guys are in the chat room, if you're not, you missed it, but take the I out of tip, and you get TP, LOL, haha. So, shout out to Mike Kane and Monty for cracking jokes. And Monty says that he doesn't read, he just eats until he falls asleep three times a day, and I'm fit as a horse. And your dark-haired girl is a big fan of Cherry Garcia. And
As am I.
Monty says Suzy Q's and Star Crunch. And
Rocky.
fast breaks.
Rocky
and
says the calories make it taste better. I think I agree.
breakfast sandwiches. I can't get down on some breakfast sandwiches. So, how many of you guys have been to Taco Bell and tried the breakfast that runs through you? I feel like they need to create another movie. Remember that movie, the Brad Pitt movie, The River Runs Through It? Well, it's kind of like going to Taco Bell breakfast. It's going to run through you before noon.
I wouldn't know. I haven't had it.
You know, yeah, I was forced to have it one day. It was brutal. I thought it was going to be good. It looked good, but Mike Kane says cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Sugar, meat, and cheese is all anybody ever needs. Yeah, so, I don't know, man. You know, it's one of the biggest things that I have ever probably experienced. I had nightmares that I was being chased by the breakfast burrito from Taco Bell.
Wow.
Like the night that I had the breakfast, I felt like shit all day. Like I did. I felt like drained. Like I don't know. There's a local place here in Columbus if you guys have a chance, and it's called Hound Dogs. And it's changed from what it used to be.
Yeah, it's really not quite the same anymore.
And one experience I had, I mean, it was great. It depends on what you order, so I'm told. Or in the time of day you order it. Now,
a lot of it is time of
anytime
day.
I'm told that you have to wait till a time of day to go in, I typically just don't go in because I never know when I'm going to stop. And I've been talking to Monty and Roy from Lincoln County Metalheads about maybe traveling around, splitting up, doing like a food connoisseur thing. And I really want to get the Music Familia involved, and I want to get all you guys involved too. So what we need to do is like all team up. We might have to use social media to do this, but you know, it's all right. We're already using social media, right? So why the fuck not? So we should throw down, we should find the best places, and we should actually legitly review them live on the show. We should get them involved, and if they got good, we should hit up Jake.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, speaking of, shout out to my man Jake and his lovely, beautiful wife Ruth, who have a business in technically it's Columbus, but really it's Grandview. And it's Bono Pizza. This man is amazing. He is like a culinary expert.
All right, you can't talk about Jake. This is a glass table, and you know how I get about Jake's food. We
oh my
can't
gosh,
do this.
Best food ever. All I'm gonna say is look him up. It's 1490 Presidential. I used to work in the other part of the building. I'm trying to remember from memory. Anyways, look it up, Bono Pizza. You'll be able to find it on Google.
Lincoln County Metalheads flash taste testing.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey. Yeah, Mike Kane. I think we should do it, man. Mike Kane says it's a good idea, man. And Chicks in a Pit. I've been rating food places for people for over a year now. Everyone asks me what bars have good pizza. I think we could help with that. I'm an Italian pizza-eating mother... All right, anyway, we're going to get to some actual interesting stuff. We're going to get to some new music. Now, with the new Lincoln County Metalhead show coming up, how much of the story do you have before I get into this song?
No, it's cool.
'Cause
You
I got
already cut me
excited.
off. I'm past it.
No, I didn't. No, you're fine.
I'm past it.
You're fine.
You cut me off. I'm
Yeah,
past
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I got
No,
other stuff to talk about.
What? What do you got coming up next?
Child porn.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
What? All right. Wow. I'm going to get into some Gudger here right now. And we're going to let you guys spark it up. And we're going to hang out. We'll be right back after this.
rocking all weekend long with the Licking County Metal Fest. 16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
Make sure you guys get over there, check it out. It's going to be one hell of a show.
Oh, yeah.
And just as Photo Nation says, brownpapertickets.com, make sure you check it out. Or Muddy Creek Saloon for your tickets as well for that day. So you got one hell of a story.
Yeah, so apparently the YouTube star Austin Jones was arrested on child porn charges. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Now, you guys know the YouTube star Austin Jones, right? And if you guys don't, I don't know if they actually took his...
It doesn't say if they took the videos of him down or his YouTube channel down, but I'm sure you could Google him and get information on him, especially having now been charged with child porn. So a suburban Chicago singer who has hundreds of thousands of teenage followers online faces child pornography charges for allegedly instructing 2 young female fans to send him sexually explicit videos of themselves. He's 24 years old, and Austin Jones of Bloomingdale appeared Tuesday in a Chicago federal court wearing orange jail clothes and ankle chains. Each of the 2 counts of production of child pornography carries a minimum 15-year prison sentence. The fans that he got the videos from were around 14 years old.
Whoa.
So a whole 10
He's
years
not even
younger.
21. Yeah. Wow.
He's 24. They were around 14.
That's disgusting.
So his music videos have garnered millions of YouTube views. He's released original music and covered the work of Justin Bieber and others. But he was arrested on Monday. A bond hearing was set for Wednesday. Prosecutors say they'll oppose his release. Jones didn't have his own lawyer Tuesday, so he'll enter a plea later.
Wow. This guy's got 547,982 subscribers.
That's a lot.
And he's got 2,579,329 views as of 3 months ago. So, and 21 pilots covered by him, and numerous other bands and musicians and such. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, so what I've noticed in society, and it's either going to go one or 2 ways. He's either going to tank, or he's going to profit off of it.
It's true.
As sick as it is.
It's very true.
Man.
Yeah.
So, Mike Kane, you know, I want to give a shout out to you, man. He says, I wish I could have said hi to you on Saturday, Antman and Mrs. Rocky. I have VIP and was hanging with Saliva on and off all day. Next time we'll meet up. Absolutely, man. We definitely will. And wow. I'm taken back by that whole thing. We still got Douchebag Criminals coming up as well. And yeah, right? That dong was my phone.
At least you didn't break it. That's what the case is for.
I don't know. I haven't picked it up yet.
Or you hope you didn't break it.
Oh. Monty says this weekend is all about local metal from all over Ohio and West Virginia, and everyone coming together to celebrate this amazing music scene.
Can't wait.
Amen, brother. Preach it, Ron. Come on, man. So, what we're gonna do here? We got a little bit left here, and then we're gonna do Douchebag Criminals. What do you have left in your bag of tricks?
I just have one douchebag. He's not really a well. I guess it would depend on your viewpoint on the matter, but I do have one douchebag at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. I got one story left for you guys. Uber board member who reportedly resigns after making a sexist joke at company meeting.
Oh, he resigned. I saw that story too, and I considered it, but
Yeah.
I chose others over it.
This is kind of comical to me. We're going to talk about this coming up after the break here. And I don't know. I think this is part of the show where I really dig down. But I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it until they hear it and until they get mad. And you know why I'm going to do it. And hopefully everybody else jams out. I'm doing it until I get the new album. I'm holding out. I'm gonna play this song every week until I get the new Boba Flex album. I want new.
Turn the heat up.
I want to play. I want to play new music from them so bad, and I've reached out, but no response because they're really busy. They don't have
They
time
are
for
busy.
an Ant-Man. I understand, but so I'm still
Well,
doing it.
and they don't exactly have a personal assistant running around.
No, they don't. They definitely need one, and they're
Yeah, they. I'll sign up.
no, you
I
won't.
love you, boys.
You got you got a job to do.
We got.
Oh, whoops. Oh, you go.
See, I see how it is.
Yeah.
I go and offer myself up, and you cut my mic off.
Yeah, you're fired. No, I'm kidding. You go way back. How long have you known him?
I have known. Oh wow, how long have I known them? Marty and Sean. I've known them since since I was in high school, and yeah, that's been a while.
Yeah.
Let's just say I graduated in '06.
Well, I love them so much, but like I said, man, I want some new music. And those of you who are listening, if you know them, reach out, let them know. But in the meantime, we're gonna jam out.
Suffocating babies! There we go! You mama! It was sure to stop this race like an ad wonder! Advice from the right hanger! You wanna save the country? Kill all the teenagers! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! I strikes like Richard Pryor's afro on fire. I get Molly Hop, my pentagram is live wired. I'm a liar, I'm a cheat, I'm a filthy-handed thief. Fuck your life! Fuck your beliefs! I'm a dragon! Breathe fire thing! It's like the kraken! Your skin starts to blacken! So raise your fist if you'll piss the rubber song! Look to the sky and you'll see God is gone! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up!
This is Crazy Dave and Muddy Creek is rocking all weekend long with the Licking County Metal Fest. 16 bands, 2 stages, $8 for one day, $12 for the weekend. See brownpapertickets.com or get your tickets at Muddy Creek Saloon, 1314 Hebron Road.
You guys ready for an awesome weekend? We got Thursday too, but and Thursday we got my man Ray Shank live. He's calling in from Michigan, so that's going to be one hell of a show.
That should be a good show, yeah.
It'll be quite interesting, and everybody's like, how the hell are you going to do that? Like, that is something you've never done. You've never had a caller the whole show. So how are you going to manage that?
I'm interested to see how you make this work.
Oh, yeah. And you guys are going to have to tune in just to see it. But my man Ray is fucking phenomenal. And I don't know how to say it other than that. But my man Ray is a master trainer. And I showed you some of the video.
You did.
Or some of the... He actually has video and photos. And some of the photos that he sent me are just off the wall.
It's pretty impressive. It's some, like, Ninja Warrior shit.
And
then some.
He's actually in the process of putting together a calisthenics comic book workout. And it's quite impressive to think about how he's going to manage that. And basically, it's the Calisthenics Quest, superhero calisthenics training by Ray Shank. And this is a childhood friend of mine who defies gravity.
Literally.
I mean, that's all I can say, you know, but it's all legit. There's no magic, there's no junk, there's no BS. And his goal is to get the average Joe up off the couch. Because we all have that, well, that workout video's stupid. Oh, well, that workout's stupid. Oh, well, you know, we all have that. So Ray provides something in a superhero way. And this is the cover, and I'm not showing them yet. I'll show you.
Right.
But, so, they'll be able to check this out on Thursday. But, I don't know, man. Get ready for that show on Thursday. But in the meantime, what do you have, Siobhan?
So I have our douchebag criminal of the day. Like I said, it depends on your opinion on the matter of whether he is a criminal or not. Me personally, as a married now mother, I say he's a criminal. So,
You bastard!
A man cheats on his pregnant fiance on a packed flight. Yes.
On a
flight.
On a flight?
As in on a plane, Mile High Club.
Leaving on a jet plane. I'm
So-
gonna tap that ass again.
So a soon-to-be married man was filmed apparently romping with a woman at 3,200 feet in front of horrified passengers while his heavily pregnant fiancée was at home. Footage of Sean Edmondson, 31, straddled by the mystery blonde during a Raynor flight to Ibiza went viral on Friday. Onlookers assumed the pair were just a boozed-up couple, but the Sun can reveal Edmondson was actually in the middle of his bachelor party with friends when this raunchy antic shocked onlookers. Passengers described how the woman took her pants off before Edmondson asked anyone got any jelly, a condom.
We couldn't show the video.
It's pretty.
It's
There's nothing being hidden.
graphic. It's
Like someone cell phoned that and
graphic.
was like, dude. So he asked anyone got a jelly and began romping mid-flight. So Edmondson, a sous chef whose family owns fancy restaurants, faced a grilling from fiancée Jenna Ross, 25, when he returned from the party island. A friend said he is known as a bit of a ladies' man. That's just a random woman he's with. They didn't know each other the day before. And, excuse me.
Just got a photo for my man. He's looks
Good
like
old
he's
Dave.
Yeah, like peeing and watching the show at the same time. Shout out to
boy.
Photo Nation AP.
Hey,
Dave
at least
Sheets.
everything's covered in the photo.
At least everything's
Appreciate
covered.
that, Dave.
Right. Thanks for thinking of us, buddy.
So anyways, Sean and Jenna are due to marry soon, but clearly that won't stop him. He doesn't seem too bothered. He has left 6-month pregnant wife to be at home while he cavorts with random strangers. I wouldn't like to be him when she finds out. Cell phone footage shot by fellow passengers shows the mystery blonde, who was believed to be part of the bachelorette party, sitting on his lap and gyrating, wearing skimpy shorts and...
Was your plane late? Is that why it took? Are you having trouble?
Screw you. Screw you. So she was wearing skimpy shorts. She holds down his hands by her side as she kisses him on the neck and rocks backward and forward. Some fellow passengers are seen laughing at the shameless display, which happened on the flight from Manchester, England. He works as a sous chef at posh Lith Valley Country Inn in Kendal, which is owned by his family.
All the good guys are going to go to this dude's work and beat his ass.
Right. So pals say Edmondson's fiance Ross, who was born in Canada and has been with Edmondson for 6 years, is aware of the footage and is fuming at his behavior. His stepdad, Graham Oliver, 52, said, "I've seen the video, but I haven't spoken to Sean about it yet. I haven't a clue whether he's in trouble over it or not." Describing the scene, fellow passengers previously said, "I heard them talking about it, but I thought they were joking. The guy was shouting, 'Anyone got a jelly?' We all laughed, but like 10 minutes later, they actually did it. They seemed so drunk, they brought a lot of attention to themselves. You could have seen the girl... Or you could see the girl taking her pants off."
This moment
and-
sponsored by CBD water.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
It's a slightly longer article than I expected.
It was a slightly longer flight than she expected.
Because with my issues earlier with the technical difficulties and iPad not working. So,
Sure.
you could see the girl taking off her pants and pulled his trousers off. She started riding him. I had to get my phone out. I'd never seen anything like it. A female passenger who was sitting next to the pair asked to be moved as she was so uncomfortable with their behavior. But Williams claimed the crew did not intervene to stop or even reprimand them. He said a woman who was sat next to them and she stood up and asked if she could be moved. About 20 minutes after it happened, someone complained about it, but the crew did nothing. They were starting and stopping, but it was completely obvious what was going on. We all had a good laugh about it. It was pretty funny. After the footage went viral, they said, Rainier said, we're looking into this matter. We will not. Of course. Yeah. So even better, we will not tolerate unruly, disruptive, or inappropriate behavior at any time.
What are they going to do? He's already home. What the fuck are
And
they gonna
any
do?
passenger who appears to behave in an unacceptable manner may be liable for further sanctions.
I don't know if he's a douchebag or an asshole. Like, that's a border. Like, you don't. I mean, you. I don't know. I'm happily married, boys, and I don't know, man. I couldn't.
All I know.
Let alone, even if it was my wife, I don't think I could do it on a plane. I mean, maybe in the bathroom,
I mean,
but not
literally,
out.
like right there in the seat in front of everybody. You guys got to look it up and see the video. I mean, it's a very short video clip of people taking it on their cell phone, but you know, it's very clear. Like, she's got no shorts on. She's on top of him. She's straddling him. They're obviously having sex on a plane.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Crazy.
Oh,
Think about the germs.
that's just. Oh, man.
Ew.
Ugh.
That's
Speaking-
why I could never have sex on a plane.
Yeah. Speaking of, that's like snakes on a plane. Like, man.
That's not even close
No,
to
no.
anything like snakes on a plane.
No,
What, snake on a plane, maybe?
Herpes on a plane? I don't know. Oh, man. You guys have been awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight on Antman Verses. Thursday night, don't forget Ray Shonk, man. My calisthenics master trainer. My security guard. I'm going to hire Ray. Anyway, he's going to be calling in from the show. He's going to be live on the air talking about questions in his book and about what he is and who he is. And you can be part of the action. So I'll see you guys Thursday night. And if you guys know of a local business or a local artist that deserve to be heard, have them get in touch with Antman. Hit me up, musicfamilia.productions@gmail.com or antmanvs.com. Subscribe to the website. We're getting ready to go crazy with the website. And I hope you guys are a part of it. We haven't started doing... We've done subtle changes here and there. If you guys have been checking it out, hopefully...
Change is coming.
It is. Oh, and I got a birthday coming up, and I got to plan a birthday party. I was told that I need to have a birthday party. Like, I'm the only one, I guess. A lot of people in the music familia around me have birthday parties, and I've had one birthday party, and that was with Dave Sheets, and it was me, and it was him getting me drunk. And that
Dave's
was
good for that.
He's really good for that. So make sure you stop over and you see Muddy Creek Saloon and check them out for Lincoln County Metal Fest this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Let Dave get you drunk.
Yes.
But drive safely. Either take Uber
There's
or
a
have
hotel,
a DD.
motel. There's a hotel, motel right next door.
That's true. There is. It's like a little sleep
Yeah.
easy or something.
And there's a church parking lot you can pass out in across
there you
the
go.
way.
Just
You can see Jesus on Sunday.
you know, watch out for them cops. Though.
Right on. All right, guys. We'll see you guys Thursday night. Thanks for tuning in. Siobhan, you have a great night.